Good morning, everyone. It is approximately 6:30 a.m. EST here on the East Coast of the U.S., coming to you live and direct from South Carolina, from the off-grid farm, and my main man, Wolfblood7, is certainly off the chain. So we're going to check him out, see how the baby account is doing, do a few hanger tweaks right quick, and see what's going on. So without further ado, let's just hop right into it and see what's happening. Alright, so I use my baby account on the same account, the same clan as Wolfblood7's baby account, and we're going to try to see how we can take a look at that. Look at my lead. I got lead gold. So let's take a look. Wolfblood7, of course, is a baby account is Wolfblood8 on Droid. I think his main account is iOS. Nice win rate. Nice damage considering how low level he is. So he's got his meds, mirror meds. I love this Mercury build. If he had like another Magnum, I would like that better than the Pinata, but yeah, don't level the Pinata at all. Wasp, Spirit, Cryptic Hazard. Okay, not bad. Feigner to run. And he's just doing this as he collects. The Punisher T's on there will do fine on the Demeter by far. Yogi, Mace, Freedom, Scotty. Okay, here's where I would do one swap. The Mace needs to be close to be better, but this is your second Mars, and I would diversify and take one Mars out and swap it for something else back in here. But you only have like the Ardent emoji, so you got more stuff to do. And you got the Oxminos finally with the 3 Lunar Squalls. What was that, like a free giveaway or something like that? I think so. Yeah, it was. Alright, but you run an auto, you only get the benefits from the Spirit and Hazard. As soon as you get another Hazard or something, put that on there instead of the Wasp. Even though I do run Wasp and Sting on my emoji. I just wanted to do a quick checkup on your man, see how your baby account was doing, because I saw all the big wins that you got today on your main, and I was like, yeah, some of the stuff that's junk, for you, is like a major win on your baby account. I do the same thing. A lot of stuff on my main Vulture account, I would toss away so quick in a heartbeat, but I would like be doing backflips if I wanted on my baby account. Like the 3 links I got. I sold 2 of them. I got rid of 2 of them. I don't need more than 1 links, man. Because me being free to play, and yes, I do spend, but that's because people on that account, that's because people donate to my PayPal for me to put out specific content. It's not like I actually pay for anything on either account. So the thing about it is, it costs a lot of resources to level stuff. And I've seen this happen in every meta. It never fails to happen. Someone will power level 3-4 bots because they're broken upon release, and or weapons, or drones, and then all of a sudden, in a month, they nerf it, into the dirt, and it's just a waste of your resources. So you don't lean on one thing too hard is what I'm gonna tell people. If you want to run through my hangar right quick, we can do that. Um, I got a couple more minutes before I have to go and take care of my uncle and everything else and make him morning coffee and whatnot. And I'm trying to go over 10, 15 minutes sometimes, man, but I don't have that much content to put out at the moment. Thanks for showing up, my main man, ANZ. Um, my main man, ANZ, has his own channel. He puts out a lot of content. Please go check him out. Leave a like, and if you're digging the content that ANZ is putting out, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. So we'll run through my hangar, starting with my Ender. This is my favorite Titan on this account by far. This is a monster with the Vadras and the Stellar Veyron. I do have the Yang Li on here. Let's see what skills I have. Right quick. Titan Slayer, Adamant Guardian, Stubborn Warrior, and Adamant Gunsmith. And until I get more Memoriam, it's easier to upgrade Titan pilots than it is to change a skill. Shall I say it? It's more expensive to change a skill than it is to just upgrade them and then figure it out once you have the Titan, pilot up to a certain level, and then you stacking your Memoriam, and then you want to change the skill, do it. With normal pilots, I would always tell you change to a better skill while it's lower level, because it's usually cheaper that way. And let's hop into my first bot. I know they're not what they used to be, but I do still have the cryptic hazards that hit hard. So I'm running them with the Scotty on here. And I rarely ever use this pilot, but I'm using her on this one. Her thing is she gets more speed, 30% speed. I need this thing to get in, get out, and that's why I'm using the pilot. Because I very rarely use it. I'd rather use Duncan over her on most of my builds on my main account. This is a classic right here, but I put the needle in there just to give him a little bit of shielding. And this is self-explanatory. Stake, jaw. This is the only bot that can really carry those weapons right now. They're so horrible. Redeemers are awesome, so anybody that likes fighting within the 350 range, I recommend the Redeemer by a lot. It don't matter what bot you use it on. I'm telling you. They hit hard, they're constant, they reload fast, especially if you're doing an auto build, an auto pilot build. And so it pairs well with the Kestrel, because the Kestrel gives the death mark at 350, which is the range of the Redeemer. Let's just look at the Redeemer right quick so you guys can check it out. This is not the SE edition, and yes, I do have some SE edition Redeemer somewhere. See there, I have a cryptic Redeemer there. I have several on my main account. Redeemers are awesome, and they're old school, even though they're top tier now. So if you have some, knock the dust off. Here's my build for the Unknown Seraph, and putting the Ansal on the Seraph and running it against Titans, believe me, it helps a lot, because your main weapons, unless you're running Reapers, really aren't doing that much damage, or you're running something explosive. See, I'm running explosive here with the Talon here, but you won't find too many more of those weapons on a lot of my stuff, because it's just not that great anymore, when they were very, very good at one time. We are running Dragoon with 2 Zeus, and I actually like this setup with the glider too, with the phase shift. I get more kills. This surprises me, and probably surprises the enemy more than anything, that it works very well. Here I'm running Shock Train and Ion. I'm basically laying back with this build, and I'm using the turret pilot instead of the damage pilot that does the healing. Now I am right now. On my way in, I do have the Huangjis and the Daltaki with Han. But the thing is, I'm building a behemoth. I'm gonna lay 4 Huangjis on that behemoth with the Han. So I'll have to find another pilot for my Wayland. I am still running the angler, but I'm running the auto angler with puncher and spears. No more brawling with this thing, nothing like that. Those days are over with the nerfs. And then I may have to change up what I'm doing with the spears because of the nerf that's coming to that. Or with auto, it may not matter much. So we'll see. Running all explosive shotguns on the Mender. And let's take a look at our Titan here. I got the Bahu Luchador with glaive and pantagruels. There go the modules, Onslaught, Grand Balance, Titan Armor Kit, and Titan Anti-Control. Mind you, this is my baby account, so, you know, don't criticize too much. You get what you get while you can get it. And yes, I have 2 old school bots in this hangar that you'll never see most times. I have the Fury with MK2 Prismas on it. I get a lot of kills. The Fury, because the hard points are so high, you can lay behind an obstacle and shoot over top, like you couldn't with, you know, other certain bots, you know. And then you don't slow down at no point. I'm running Trixie on here because, yeah, it gets hit quite a bit if it's out in the open. And here, I'm running Basil with Flux and Tempest, and he does have all his Tempest skills. You guys seen this pilot before. Speed shooter, sharpshooter, and gunsmith, all on the Tempest. And this right here is a nice drop when armored stuff comes in, or Titans. Now I'm running this with the Yoji, Teja, and Daltaki here, and I'm using the healing pilot. Even though I have the damage pilot, I actually like the healing pilot. It makes the Imugi survive more. And of course, classic setup with lockdown on here, but I don't have 4 Magnetars yet on this account. So the Eldritch Capri is running shredders. It still works even though they have different kind of bursts. The shredder shoots all over with a quicker burst, when the Magnetar is more accurate but a slower release, but it still works as a good lockdown thing. And of course here, the Scorchers on the Demeter is also good against late spawn. The Absorber works well against Titan fire, and unless the person is running that mothership that negates shields, this is better done as a late drop and does well even against the rook. So that's all. And then we'll get, before I get to my last thing, we're gonna check to see if we broke 10 minutes. Thanks for showing up, Rennie Ran. Oh, we're at 13. We're past it. I can go ahead and get into this thing. And then so I'm running the blindies like Bennett213 is. Let's check our modules. All on slots and a singular reactor. Of course, going full offensive on this. You can do that when you blind somebody, for the most part. So I appreciate you all. I'm glad I checked in on Wolfblood7. I may run a few games on this account. Thank you all for showing up. You know I have no picks. I will catch you all out there on the battlefield. Love, peace, happiness. And before I go, please check out my main man, ANZ Gaming, Meet Joe Black, Duck Quack, Hamid Khan, Terror Road. Alright, all these guys, we all support each other in a big circle. So I really appreciate you all. And you know, I don't have no picks out there on the battlefield. I will shoot you in the face like I ain't know you, and then I'll shake your hand after the match is over. So just know I got no picks, and I don't. Red, dead is good. So you all have a blessed day. Enjoy your day, everyone. It's a new day. Love, peace, happiness. One.